Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing system test 26, so let's go ahead and get started. Starting off over here, as you can see, we have Siemens horn strobes on the system today. Starting over here, we have a Siemens UMHU-MST or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the exact model number, but what this is a, it's not addressable, but it does need to run on a sync protocol for it to sound, similar to a smart sync true alert. So you can see that's over here on its nice red back box. I think that does look pretty legit. Coming down here, I have a Siemens pull station. This right here is slightly newer than the other Cerberus Pyrotronic style. It has the Siemens logo at the top, and it has Braille on it, but this is, once again, just a nice and standard Siemens single action pull station. It was originally addressable, but I just temporarily converted it, and it is also mounted on a nice red back box, which I think gives it a pretty nice look. Going into the fire museum, we have a white Siemens horn strobe. This is the exact same thing as the one I just showed, except obviously the color is different, and also this one does not need a sync protocol to run. It just does code 3 on its own. However, all of these will sync up because I have put them on Faraday sync. And then I have this. I believe the model of this is PEC-3. It is a conventional smoke detector. The LED does not blink on it. The LED serves literally only one purpose, and that's to indicate when it's an alarm. But that's pretty, what did I just say? That's pretty cool, like I said. Going into the bathroom, we have a white Siemens strobe. This one, again, is also just nice and standard. It's free run, doesn't require a sync protocol, but once again, it does sync up. I really like the appearance of a white strobe on this wall. It does kind of look clean, looks professional in my opinion, so that's that. Of course, we still have the carbon monoxide stuff. The speaker strobe and smoke detector will likely stay for quite a while. Like I showed at the beginning of the video, we have another white horn strobe here. This is the exact same one that's in the fire museum. This one, once again, it's on its white back box, which obviously that's not a back box that was specifically designed for it, but I definitely think it does give it a clean look, a lot better than just a nice standard silver back box. So that's that. And then finally at the far exit door, I have this. So this is a Siemens pull station. Originally it was Cerberus Pyrotronics, but I guess as the years went on, once Siemens bought them out, they rebranded this pull station. This is a conventional pull station. This is one of the pull stations where you pull it down and the whole front slides down. Really interesting. I can actually show you the inside since I left the Allen wrench here. So if you basically turn this and then push that cover up, you can remove it from the housing. So you can see that's how that is. This is the model MS-151. So that's how that is. And then this is the switch. I push it down really quickly. I can get that there. But yeah, anyways, going into the utility room, we have a white Siemens horn strobe, just like all of the other ones on this system. And then over here, I have a stopper too. I thought it would be pretty interesting with this pull station. And then under, I have a single action Cerberus Pyrotronics pull station. So this is literally the older version of this pull station right here. It's exactly the same thing. Pretty sure they run on the same addressable protocol. It's just an older version. Honestly, I kind of like this version better in the sense that it's a little more rugged feeling, but the newer one does have Braille, so that's an added feature, but once again, has the older logo. This pull station is also really annoying because for whatever reason, the mounting holes, and this actually applies to all Siemens pull stations, these things are just extremely annoying to mount because usually for a pull station, the holes to mount it are like sort of centered. And that's good because it'll fit on like all the back boxes. But with Siemens pull stations, the holes are like abnormally low, like down here, which is why if you try and look down, you can see that it doesn't actually sit perfectly on the box. It doesn't matter because, you know, I'm not that short, so it looks fine. But it's just when you mount it, for example, here, because I've already drilled holes for the stopper for previous pull stations, this thing like barely fits. It's literally like edging out the stopper cover here. I wanted to put a stopper with an alarm on it, but those actually have like stuff in this red part. It would not fit, so this is how it is. But you know what they say, if it fits, it ships. So let's go in the garage and then we'll go ahead and activate the system. Out here in the garage, I have a dual action version of that Cerberus pull station. Really nice. This one was actually new. I also converted this to conventional. And then up here, I have one more of those white Siemens horn strobes. Really nice. Again, these are not UMMTs, they're just MHU horn strobes, so these aren't multi-tone, but again, I wouldn't be adjusting the tone anyways, so it's fine. You can also see that progressively, as time has gone on, the more lumber and projects I do, it's just been progressively getting more and more blocked. But you know, you can still access it. Like, this enunciator is barely accessible. But anyways, let's go ahead and activate the system downstairs. Without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1, pull down. Of course, we do have Audible Silence. Since I am running these on 2-wire operation, I can just put these on sync mute, and they continue flashing once the alarm has been silenced, which is nice. Always a nice feature. I'm pretty sure there's some rumor about how that's illegal, but I'm not even sure if that's true because I haven't personally seen anything, but that's that. So let's go ahead and reset the system. I'm not gonna lie, it is getting a little dark out, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the garage pull station and then just quickly do a run through outside. So push here, then pull down. Yeah, it's mad dark outside. You can probably see the strobe flashing in the shed, so I don't have to go all the way there. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like the Audible Silence doesn't work for these devices since these are all wired as wheel-lock, or no, what am I even saying? I cannot talk today. What I'm saying is that these are wheel-lock devices and they don't function that well on Siemens or Faraday sync, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this and it should re-alarm. So you can hear the other devices go off, so that's how you know it functions. Jeez, there's a lot of animals out here tonight. Probably shouldn't be out here this late at night. We have a ton of coyotes. Alright, so conveniently on the garage bench, I believe this is the correct key. So go ahead and undo that. Yeah, and this is technically intelligent, which means addressable, but like I said, I converted it. These are really annoying to do. I think Siemens was one of the last companies to use screw locks in their addressable pull stations because everyone else switched to keys, but I guess they didn't. Just leave that there. Let's go ahead and use the magnet on a stick to activate this pulse, or this is not a pull station. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of bugging today. So yeah, that LED will start flashing, and then shortly after that, system will go into alarm. sink is really nice. So for this next part, I'm going to simulate a real fire, and then I'm going to pull the pull station because that's just how it is. Do not ever try this. This is a really stupid thing to do, and this is a controlled environment. And as you can see, there's plenty of fire extinguishers, but no, in all seriousness, this is pretty dangerous. So, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, my house is on fire. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, shucks. Fire. We can go ahead and reset this pull station. Here's the model. It's an MSI-10B. Again, originally addressable. I just temporarily removed these switch leads from the module. Like I've said before, I don't like permanently ruining devices anymore because that's just bad. So I try and be as less, or try to not be as intrusive to the devices. Let's go ahead and reset. While we're at it, let's also do a live stopper demonstration. So let's pick a piece of wood from the scrap pile. We have a nice cheap piece of 2x4, so I'm gonna throw it. I'm not gonna throw it too hard because I don't want to actually like damage it, but that was actually pretty hard. But anyways, yeah, pull station's fine. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and activate this smoke. Just for fun, I also want to test the heat element of this detector, so I'm just gonna hold this really far away so I don't melt the plastic, because that will happen with these. All right, there it goes. All right, it's time for the functional test. So we have the fog machine. I have this little black chair, which will probably be kind of cool because it'll divert the fog up, but let's go ahead and, oh yeah. Oh, there it goes. Two-wire detector, basement bedroom, pretty accurate. So if I reset, it'll probably go back into alarm, so I gotta remove that detector. Model is PEC-3, and it is, what is this, ionization? I think it's probably photoelectric because it doesn't say that it's radioactive. Interesting. All right, yeah, that's that. And then you could also take off this front part, but definitely an interesting detector. I've never seen these actually installed before. Let's go ahead and reset the system. Finally, let's go ahead and just operate the carbon monoxide system.
Warning, carbon monoxide. Please evacuate the building. Warning, carbon monoxide. Please evacuate the building.
That's going to do it for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this Siemens system test. I think this is actually the third time I've done Siemens for a system test. I did it a couple times in 2022, but it wasn't a full system, so I thought I would just finally bring it all together with a legitimate looking system. So thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.